So, welcome to Sunday, the 27th of October, 2024. Let's have a quick look at how Saturday's results went. We had 30 selections. I believe one was scratched. For those that had stuck to the odds which I had suggested, you would have ended up with $3.39 on a $30 liability. So well over 10% there. And had you just taken all of the odds, you would have had a successful day as well and made $5.17. So it was a really good day for us yesterday, increasing our profits nicely on that liability. But as I always say, that's the minimum liability that you can put on BSP if you are doing these with the high strike rate. You're generally going to have to put on a lot more to make significant money. So let's have a look. Had you taken all of them, all of the selections up to now, you'd be 657 selections and you would be up $65.78. So that's fairly good. It's going at about, what's that? A 10 cents per selection of value that we're getting there on the $30 liability. And had you stuck to the odds, you would have had 361 selections and made $21.53 on that $30 liability. So getting up to almost covering another loss there. Only lost twice out of the 657 selections. So let's hope we can hold that up and keep it going. Now, this is pretty good for just tipping on the weekends. When I do tip during the week, you can generally get another 50 to 100 selections easily through Monday to Friday. Okay, so let's have a look at the selections I've got for Sunday, and let's bring those in a bit closer. Okay, so starting at Port Macquarie, we've got race 2, number 11. This horse needs a wet track and it's currently out of form with only one win from 29 races. I'm willing to go up to the $500 odds. Port Macquarie, race 5, number 11. It's had 7 runs this year for no placings and it's outclassed. I'm willing to go up to the $1,000 odds. Race 6, number 18. The horse has lost multiple times to many of the horses in this race. It's completely outclassed. Willing to go up to $1,000 in the odds again on that one and lay at any price. Then we move over to Coonabarabran. We've got race 1, number 5, 2 races and a trial, and it's come near last in every single one. I don't see it improving here, so willing to go up to $200. Then race 2, number 17, the horse is outclassed. I'm willing to go up to the 1,000 odds. Race 3, number 13, this horse is completely outclassed, like massively. I don't even know why it's in this race. Its odds should be about 10,000 to 1. Willing to risk that one at $1,000 if I could, and I did not follow money management rules. You would want to put a lot on that one, but it'll likely go off at 1,000 anyway. So there is a little bit of value there, even at $1,000 odds. Race 5, number 19. It's only beaten 5 horses all year, 44 races for 1 win ever, which was a few years ago. I'm willing to lay that one at $1,000. And race 8, number 16, it's outclassed, it's got a wide barrier. I'm willing to lay that one at $1,000. There's a lot of very poor horses going around there, but there's enough horses that also look competitive. So we're going to collect a little bit there, but I do expect all of these to be right up there in the odds, if not 500 plus, if not touching that $1,000 on all of them. Then we jump to Sale. Race 2, I've got numbers 10 and 12. Always be wary when I've tipped 2 in a race because that's where we've had the 2 losses. Number 10, it didn't do anything in its trials or its first race. I'm willing to go up to $400. And number 12, it's in a wide barrier. I think it needs a bit of an easier race in this one. So I'm willing to go up to $150. Then we jump to Northam, race 3, number 14. It's in a wide barrier. It's had some poor trials. I'm willing to risk it up to $150. Race 4, number 4. It's outclassed. It's in a wide barrier. It's a bit of a theme. Wide barriers. Been last in all 3 starts. I'm willing to risk that up to $300. Race 5, I've got numbers 12 and 18. Number 12 is a wide barrier. It's going to get to the back. I don't see it running on. It's outclassed in this race. Willing to go to 200. And number 18, again, is likely to get back, not be able to chase. From memory, this race had a lot of horses that are going to be long odds. These were the 2 that I could pick. Now, number 18, I'm willing to go to $600. Then we've got Northern Race 6, number 8. It's too short a distance. I'm willing to go up to 120. I think it needs a lot further distance for this horse to be competitive. Then Northern Race 9, number 13. It's outclassed. It's not been good at this distance previously in its last few runs. I'm willing to go up to 200. Then we jump over to Port Lincoln. Race 1, I've got numbers 9 and 12. Number 9 has had 10 races. I think it needs a shorter distance than this race. I'm willing to go to 400. And number 12's in a wide barrier. It's not gone well at this distance previously. And again, I'm willing to go up to 400. Then we jump to race 2, number 10. The trials in its first start were pretty poor. I'm willing to go up to 250. And then we jump to Sunshine Coast, race 4, where I've got numbers 5 and 6. Number 5, it's going to try to lead, but I don't think it can run out this distance. It gets run down quite a bit. So I'm actually willing to go up to $1,000 in this one. It just cannot run out the distance. And number 6, not running well enough to be competitive here. I'm willing to go up to the 150. Then the only other 2 meetings that were on the cards were Alice Springs and Leverton, and I could not find anything there. They're just too competitive or too low class that I could not actually find a winner in those races. So that's where we've got to. We have a total of 21 selections today. Moving us closer up to the 1,000 selections to see how we go. Now, hopefully we don't hit another loss, and if we can keep this going, we should be going quite well by the time we hit 1,000 selections. So I'm going to leave it there. If you're having a bet today and you are following these selections, always only do it with money you can afford to lose, obviously. These are the selections I am taking. I will put them on. All of the results are recorded at BSP, so it's not like you would not have got these prices, but obviously the more money you put on, the longer the prices will go. And you can always, and I mean always, get better prices on the actual exchange before the race starts, in those last 10 minutes, if you're willing to continually modify your price and keep it as the lowest price on the spread. Okay, I'll leave it there, and we will see how we go. I may try to get some done on Tuesday, probably not tomorrow, Monday, but I might try to get something out on Tuesday with a video with any selections that I can see. Otherwise, it'll likely be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this week. Okay, thanks for watching, and if you are following, hopefully we have another successful day. See ya.